I clicked the wrong button. I clicked the wrong button. Is it back? It's back. Okay. I clicked the wrong button. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Am I functioning? Relatively functioning. Okay. Hello again. I did not mean to click the button I clicked. That was a silly mishap. Okay. Oh, this is not safe for children, as we know. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. Content warning, please visit. Go visit that if you are worried about the content. I know that there is blood and suicide. You agree that you are. Oh, wait, I should probably. Did I even. I didn't. Oh my god. Okay, there. I did not. I mean, to have it on just chatting. Not this game from hell? From hell? Oh, I like that sound. Can I full screen it without it being weird? Or is it just gonna be weird? This game's not suitable. Oh, that song. Full screen. Yay! Uh oh. I messed it up. I messed it up. I messed it up. Game capture. Reset. Reset. Please reset. Reset. There we go. So when I was a child, when this came out, Alexa, when did Doki Doki Literature Club come out? Wasn't it like 2017? Why am I frozen again? Why am I frozen? Hello? Me is frozen. Why is me is frozen? Why is why? Okay, there we go. I'm already scared. Don't be scared. It's okay. You have me. I'll protect you guys. Do a little bit faster. Lower that a little bit more. So, how old would I have been in 2017? That's crazy. Okay. Open up again. Open sesame. Okay, the only visuals I strictly remember is Sayori. We all know what happened with her. Where is my mouse? Where's my mouse? Game. I closed it. Okay. Off to a great start. Alright. That's lovely. Where is it? Okay, there it is. I'm gonna watch all of My Little Pony season 1 after the stream. What? I love that. Okay. What? Did I break the game? Hello? Okay, oh my god, you couldn't see what I saw. Okay. I reopened the game and there was just a upside down quit button. Oh my god, please. Why don't I have my... Where's my cursor? Oh. Help. Return. Okay. Settings. Window. Okay. Full screen. Do I have to play the game windowed? This is a sign to protect us. No. Okay, let me go to... F. Okay. When I open it, it does... Game. I'm about to fight this game. Did you try like alt F4? No. God, no. Oh, I am in caps lock. Azzy. Okay. Even if I go back in full screen, oh my god. This game hates me. Why is it not letting me have my mouse? Okay. Whatever. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me. Why is the text so... Okay. If I just do this, this is not what I did. Should I just suffer without it? I'm just gonna suffer without it. Okay. No mouse for me. Oh, except on OBS. Why does OBS let me have my mouse? Whatever. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Seeing this in my face is kind of scaring me. I overslept again! But I caught you this time. Maybe, but that's only because I decided to stop and wait for you. When I talk about it to my psychologist, even he will have to go see a psychologist. I love that. I should put you guys over here. Yeah, you guys can go over there. No. Oh! I do like having you guys above me. I don't like you? You don't like her? Or me? You hate me? Of course. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's me, Nazi. I hate you. When people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. Well, you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Azzy, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. Hello, Sully. I am doing amazing. How about you? Just having a lot of frustrations with opening this game, but I haven't been looking either. Oh, that's not true. You told me you're in a club this year. I'm sorry, I put a TikTok on my mouth. The hero of the fridge from IKEA? You can put San Francisco in his body. The hero of the fridge from IKEA. I never would have known that. That's amazing. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Oh, hola, Rose! Sori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just being by on the average, by just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Real! Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any social skills before college. She didn't say social, but it kind of just came out. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. We are scared. It's okay, you don't need to be scared. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. How the day is gonna end. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. You know, she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. When I was a kid, people compared me to her. And that was crazy for me when you see what happens. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and before I know it... Wait, what? What's the history button? Help. Oh my god, what's the button? Oh no. Control. Is there no? Stop, will you not let... Okay then. Where's my mouse? I can't see my mouse. You guys can't see the screen. Oh no. There we go. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. School days as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Okay. Go back to the game and go in his... Wait, go back to the game and go in his... Oh, so... I can't see my mouse for some reason on my screen, but I can look over in OBS and see it. It's just a little inconvenient. Where is it? It's right there. Okay. To pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Clubs, am I right? Oh, shizzle. Sari wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. I've played this game since 2017. It was the game that cured my depression. Isn't this a depressing game? How did it clear your depression? Clear depression? Oh god. This classroom smells like 2016. It makes me nostalgic. Real. It's just... Why is the game not catching up? Hello? Game, I would love it if you worked correctly. I would love it if you worked correctly. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Sayori. Okay, yeah, it's working now. Okay. I'm just quite literally schizo. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. That's sad. Is this really how, like, Japanese classrooms are? That, like, computer desk is a little sad. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club! Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. That's crazy. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Aww. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to go to the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep! To be fair, IRL, the desks are usually single desks like this, yes. Whereas in France, it's mostly double desks for 2 people, or even sometimes more like 3. Oh! Natsuki's my fave? Oh, the little tsundere. You like the little tsundere girl? Can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. Let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go! Heck yeah. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Real. I mean, she's a weeb and she loves to bake. I don't care if she's a tsundere, plus she's so cute and small, I want to protect her. That's actually very reasonable. She's so silly. You have to play all the girls' routes, right? To, like, fully finish the game? If so, I'm excited to see her route. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I did not say Sayori. Everyone! The new member's here! I told you don't call me a new member. Huh? I glance around the room. She was my favorite. Do I give her a voice? I can't do her. Yuri once, Yuri forever. I can't do girls like her. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. How do I make this different than Sayori? Welcome to the literature club. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. I don't even know what to do for her. First time I played, I liked Yuri, but after playing the game so much, I started liking Natsuki way more and Yuri way less. That's reasonable. That's normally what happens in most games I play as well. You find one character you really, really like, and then you're just like, huh, but this one could be better. You know any spoilers? The only spoiler I know, because it'll never leave my mind, is Sayori's death, one could say. With what happens to her, that's the only thing I remember. Only thing that stayed in my mind because it was so traumatizing the first time I ever saw it. But when I was that young, I had no way of playing the game, so it was just from like YouTube videos. Ah, Ozzy! Why did I say it like that? What a nice surprise! Welcome to the club. That sounds not right for her, but you know what? It's okay. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls! What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry? Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club! Oh, fun fact about Sayori's death. If you look carefully, you'll see she has bloody hands on that picture. That's because she tried to feed herself as she was doing neck. Because her neck... Oh my goodness. I didn't know that. We'll have to look at that whenever it comes up. Oh goodness. Hold on, Doki Doki has like a content warning. Oh my god, it doesn't. Hold on. There. Violent and graphic depictions. Just want to point that out. It's a lovely point out. I'm a little scared to see it again now. That's so sad. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Azzy. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other, but we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Ooh. She tried to unloose the noose around her neck, scratching her neck and throat because of how tight it was. So I... Oh, that's terrible. That's so sad. Oh my god. I forgot how in detail this game is. That's terrifying. Whew. Come sit down, Azzy. We made a room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Don't ask me how I know. Just trust me. I will fully trust you. Then how about I make some tea as well? Girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Sarah mentioned it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a rock tray and Yuri opens the closet. Know a lot of things? I'd be honored if she shared more of the knowledge as we went on with the game. I'm a little scared though. Still feeling awkward. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. No, I clicked out. I didn't mean to. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats! The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. That's so cute! So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. She's so me for real. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaky glances in my direction. She waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Huh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, once you finish an actual full run, you should check the playlist called Doki Doki Literature Club. Rare occurrences, secrets, Easter eggs. Oh! Hold on. I'm making a note down. Hold on. To do that. Love Easter eggs. There we go. Okay. Thank you. Well, maybe, but not for, you, dummy. It's by Tandy. Well, let me go ahead and put it, since you said the creator, I'll go ahead and search it. I know I said it wrong. Does she have the playlist herself? Oh, she has a lot of playlists. Okay, I see it. Alright. We will be tending to that later, after the full run. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yikes. Yuri turns to the table, carrying a tea set. I love your model, by the way. It looks so cute. Oh, thank you! I actually made it. It needs quite a few improvements, though. And I really need to fix the facial tracking to make it more in-depth. Yeah, thank you! I hoped at one point to make a live 2D model, but oh god, ignore the tail. I broke the tail a little while ago, that's why it's kind of sticking out. It used to be working, but I kind of messed it up. Which I was gonna work on the model today on the stream, but Unity was not cooperating with me. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess? Love Hero Chroma guys? Yes! I love them too.
Oh man,
oh my god.
You're an even bigger moron than I thought you were.
Oh my god, Sully, thank you so much for following. I really appreciate it. I always feel like heterochromatic eyes are just... Wait, Zach, yes, sir! A lot of the little pop-ups are Zach related. I just can't help myself. He's my favorite character. Always will be. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... And insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know? I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. As Lydia says, people just don't read. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Oh, shizzle. But it makes school events like festivals that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Her voice doesn't sound right. I need to change it. Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. You think? Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Azzy, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Bro's a simp. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Oh my god, I love her. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Real. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Real. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I love horror books. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. Usually you like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Give that back! Fine. I really hope when I'm doing her, I'm not too loud vocally. Your cupcakes, your bombs. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sarah slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulder. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing you the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Nat. I'm sorry, but Nat. Is that what any of them call her? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Oh
man,
my goodness.
You're an even bigger moron than I thought you were.
Is that 23? A23. Oh my god, thank you so much for following. That was a major jump scare for me. So immersed in the cute literature club. Whew. Pulled me back out of reality. English reality. Oh my goodness. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Azzy? Monica smiles warmly at me again. Why are you pointing at me? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now we're back to the original topic of me joining the club. I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sarah may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, Stop, it looks so sad. I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare at me with dejected eyes. But... I'm sorry, I thought... Azzy... You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Stop! They're so cute! Yes! I'm so happy! Sarah wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. Reasonable. You just flung your hair in Natsuki's face. It's wonderful. Then let's make it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Stop looking at me! I don't like the attention. I might be a main character, but I don't want attention. Azzy, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety rolling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Azzy, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? Whew. That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Oh, we're already gone. Okay. With that, the two of us depart from the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, literature. Crazy. Oh, wait, what? It's time to write a poem. Pick words. Where's my mouse? Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Oh! This is perfect since I can't see my mouse. Okay. Should I just pick whatever word I want? Hurt? What do you mean hurt? Comfort. Oh! Oh! I didn't think we'd get to that right away. Pick the words you like or try to make poems that make sense. That's how I suggest the first one to go. Okay, I'll try and make a little story that makes sense. Comfort, romance. Scars is crazy. Comfort, romance. Essence. Kitty. Embrace. Existence. Beauty. Marriage. Papa. Doki doki. The words you pick might give you an idea as to who you'll like more. For the moment, you have one cereal. Ah. Here, 1 year, 1 SCD. Oh, okay. I'm just choosing words that. Oh, I like that. I don't want to choose the scary ones. Unrequited. That's kind of sad. Contamination. If they jump, it means it's them that likes it. Oh, okay. That makes sense. So cutie patootie. I like horror. Imagine a horror romance story. Oh, I love it. Happiness. Dream. I like bunnies. That's why you're a demon as. You have a very good point. Boop. Stop, it's cute. Oh, I'm picking that one. Should I be surprised? I'll boop you. Hell yeah. I should make that a redeem. That'd be a cute little redeem. Kiss. Melancholy. Melancholy. Water. Passion. Redeem suggestion. Hold your cheeks. Cat pats. Those would be so cute. Where's my notepad? I'm writing this down. Oh, shizzle. Okay. There we go. Oh, no. No. Just viewers are here. Empty, but like I don't want the story to be depressing. Twirl. Love. Bed. I probably got the most with Sayori. Like wait for 2 minutes and one appears. They knew you were gone. They knew you were looking away. For context, Eros is the mod. Hi, Ganazi. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. They observe. They're always watching. Do I have the... They're always watching. Oh, shizzle. Turn my face back to normal. Help! Help! There we go. We know he's the mod. He has the... Oh, wait, he does? That means a mod? It does! I swear. I've used Twitch for so long. Oh no. Been streaming for almost a year and I didn't even know that. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else was already hanging out. Of course I was. Thanks for keeping your promise, Azzy. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Oh, what just happened? I didn't mean to. Where's the button? Yeah, I didn't know that. Okay, well, come on, he does. Sari told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. I didn't say that perfectly in voice, but that's okay. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Aww. Don't worry, guys. As he always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. What? Is that so? I feel like out of most of the characters, I definitely relate with her. You guys know I almost blew up my microwave a few months ago? How many months ago was it? It was... like... I think it was probably like 4 months ago-ish? 4 or 3? Almost blew up my microwave. I saw blue sparks in there and it was terrifying. You two are really good friends, aren't you? She's so tall. I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Azzy can become good friends too. I love that sprite for her. She's so pretty. As usual, Sayori seems to be oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Huh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like it's a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Huh? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. Guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. Exactly. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading that. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. That's so sweet! Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. So I'm down at the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? Guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. Close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. Festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. Problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too tense and intellectual. But it's not like that. It's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. Huh? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Sorry, that was a little loud. Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right! Natsuki made the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is, then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. That scared me more than it should have. Whoa! I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Jesus Christ. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. Oh, shit. Pardon my language. I do not really say that word. I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. There we go. I clicked my multi-click button on my mouse. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gone up on time? That's... She's silly. It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's ran all over you. Huh? Sayori glances around at herself. I did not say Siri, phone. How is it ran all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Ah! I roll my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Oh, man, you really need to brush this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. You meanie. Don't you even keep your blazer in? You don't even keep your blazer button up. Seriously, Sayori. What do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Damn! Okay! Huh? That's super mean! Sorry, but you'll thank me later. That is really mean. What the heck? You start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is kind of scary in a way. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Huh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her trip. Okay then. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my... Okay. Yeah. It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud! Anyway, you look much better now, so... I guess it feels strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that. But it's so stuffy. Ugh. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Oh my god, I hated every moment of that. Okay. You know, she just talked about her boobies. Phew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying it that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you'd take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Oh my god. I'm stumbling on my words because it's low-key embarrassing me and I don't know why. Yeah, stop saying all these embarrassing things! Huh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Oh, hi. Okay, everyone. Okay, everyone. Huh? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Azzy, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I feel to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find my... Oh, wait! I actually wrote that... I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. Then we see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh! Where's the save button? Where's the save button? There we go. Okay. My instant thought is that we should go read Sayori's. Any objections? Because I feel like that'd be the best course of action here. I'll do Sayori's. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Azzy! Huh? I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what it's like either. What I like. I have no idea what I like either. Haha. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinions has to be a little more constructive than this. Ain't no way you're comparing them. Maybe you Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Huh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? Mama, text me. Okay. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's an it's an Azzy poem, and that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. Aww. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you wrote one. Just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of this club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Azzy. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. Not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here, but then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Oh! Like I said, the poem married. Continue. Okay. Dear Sunshine, the way you go through my lines in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me get out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky's blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I love that. There we go. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No? Just a little bit? Can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean! I still try my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. I love her. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. Get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Oh, yeah. But next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Oh, okay, so I get to read the others. Do I get to read everyone's, or is it limited? Do they react different accordingly how I wrote my poem? I want to talk to Yuri. Oh, does she not want to talk to me? Do the poem with everyone. Oh, we gonna do it with everyone? Yay! Also, hello, welcome. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time reading a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gone anywhere. I've been enjoying this so far. One of my favorite stories. I am loving it so far. I love it. It might take you a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, not with me, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. That ticket can be a bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well... Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'll go to sleep now. Sorry. Oh, don't be sorry. I hope you rest well. You are not obligated to stay. Do not worry. It's 12:05 p.m. Oh my goodness. Get some good sleep. I'm happy you stayed along. Which I really do appreciate it more than anything. I'd love to share my thought. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily. Dreamily? As if that's a rare opportunity for her, felt, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? I need to wake up at 8. If I could get up later, I would have fell asleep later. Good night. Sleep well. Oh no, she writes in cursive. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. What is that word? I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I look cursive. I write in cursive too. I can't write in cursive. The thing that sucks, when I was little, I got my first ever D in English class because of cursive, like 3rd, 4th grade. And now it's kind of sad because you don't even need to know cursive anymore. I write in connected words when I want to. Connected letters, not cursive. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. You have beautiful handwriting! Sorry, that was a little loud. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Is it because I actually took a long time to read it? Genuinely. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Lassie. Is that all he took away from that? That's crazy. Really, I must have totally missed the point. You did! Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, the lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I love the probably unintentional shade of going from. It took you a long time to read too. You should just glance over it. I'm sure she's just trying to be nice. Just have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Okay, I couldn't see my mouse. Natsuki! Sorry, Monica, you're kind of being saved for last. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So, basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. I like to joke that the MC's favorite book is the McDonald's video. I love that. I fully agree with that. That's what he reads in his pastime. He's just waiting for school to end so he can go and get that McDonald's. He's reading over it all day. Honestly, I couldn't blame him. Just because I like their coffee slightly. I actually had them this morning. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Oh, the music. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. I love her. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly! I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. I like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Natsuki was the only poem he could actually read the majority of the words. That's so real. It's killing me. Oh my god. MC's just a little slow. It's the only poem he could actually take and understand. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Oh, I hit my desk. I'm glad you learned something. I didn't expect that from the youngest one here. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. Just had to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. That conversation went a lot shorter than I expected. Monica! I feel so intimidated from her front face staring. Hi, Ezzy. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good! Glad to hear it! By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities, or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring them up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Azzy. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. Hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, huh? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Siri and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounded like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. Sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy could enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. That really does sound... Yikes. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay! I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, scroll wheel. Lovely. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind. Like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Oh, I like that. So, what do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other? Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. What? Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thank you for listening. Lovely. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. It's a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Yes, I can read. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Azzy did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Azzy likes my poem too, you know. Stop using me as leverage! He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Azzy appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Azzy started showing up. Yeah?
Oh man, you're an even bigger moron than I thought you were.
Okay. I am back. Hello. Little Natsuki. My brother came into my room showing me his new haircut, and it did not look like him, and I was so shocked. At first I muted my mic because I thought it was one of my other family members. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Azzy started showing up. Crazy work. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! This doesn't involve you. Say people... I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Azzy! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should just jump out at the reader and not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Azzy. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep, expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You'll understand that, right, Azzy? Well... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. No. Do I really agree with one of them, or do I get Sayori in all this? can't choose favorites. Help. Natsuki. Wait, did I? I'm a fan of coughing it out and making Sayori save me. Did I click that? Or did I... Oh, I'm scared. Yes. You skip button. Oh, that's kinda cool. Help me, Sayori. Okay, yeah, okay. I thought I accidentally clicked Yuri for a second. Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Huh? Yeah, everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Azzy. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Jesus Christ! Natsuki, Yuri! You guys are my friends! I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well... Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful! Sayori stands up triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. Oh, make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president, whispered to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Tika cared for her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Micah smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Oh my goodness. Okay, everyone. It's about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Oh, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Azzy, what about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nodded myself with a new kind of determination. Azzy! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. Miku Miku It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. I'm really scared, because I know it's been really nice way too long. Maybe after tomorrow in the game. I'm sure we'll get to do one more poem. Sayori, about what happened earlier. I did not say Sayori, I said Sayori. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You'd You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Azzy, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Crazy. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, I was right. Okay. Sad. I thought that was gonna be a Yuri one. That's sad. Climax. That's crazy. Kiss. Unstable. Oh. Milk? Oh, that makes sense. Choosing the most interesting ones to me within all these. Dark. Oh! I thought that'd be Yuri's. Okay. What about nightgown? Oh, okay. Whisper. Oh. Crimson. Bubbles. Poof. 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 Heartbeat. Contamination. Oh. Disown. Alone. Pleasure. Oh wait, there's massacre? Hello? Disarray. Captive? Interesting. Vitality. Secretive? Ooh. Prayer. Aww. Frightening? These words are really concerning. Another day passes, and it's time for the meeting already. I really hope... Saw my model lag there. I really hope it's really confusing this time for them. I want to confuse them with my poem. I've been a little more comfortable here over the past few days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Azzy! Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood, but I guess it's always simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really, I just wanted to look at it. She's so me it hurts. Sarah nervously retrieves her corn purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How How'd you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry, you wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you planned to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. There's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Lassie to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a serious stunt like that, you're suffering a spirit of retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That! Still coming from you, Sayori. Guess there's a little devil inside of us all, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But what? You wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. Said to trick Natsuki into making them. That's crazy. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. What? Yeah! Out of nowhere, something smacked Sayori in the face and tumbles on the desk. Ow! What was... Huh? A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution! Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It's totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. Yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me. Poem? Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. He's still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Huh? Natsuki glances around. Monica's in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Got a question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Huh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable. That's crazy. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Huh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Oh, there's chisel. Whoopsies. No! Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes sense, though. Wait, that makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must have heard it since I was practicing piano. Every day, I imagine the future. Anyway. Piano? Oh, piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play sometime for us, Monica. That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a bit better, I will. Wait, why is she turning into Yuri? What is happening? Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Azzy. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. Ow, I just hit my foot on my chair. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. Just leave that Stewart's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki wanted complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Terry somehow already finished her entire cookie. Real. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared in the closet. I'm almost convinced that, like, I downloaded a different version of Doki Doki where it's just, like, everything's okay. Because I haven't seen anything weird. Other than the one time I messed up with launching the game. That was a little odd. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. Other than that, she seems to be on the first 3 pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... This is the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I love her. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. She bought one for her, and one for me, but it's clear. We'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about, anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Hold on, is that a real book? I'm searching this up. Portrait of Markov. It is not a real book. That's actually makes me a little sad. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just want to make sure I didn't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. Oh, but as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and life starts to fall apart. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Azzy? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen not just because of someone who wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. And suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with their villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. Quickly retrieve the book that I had put into my bag. Alright. It's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in the company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I still don't understand what Yuri means about the reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It's like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry! I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh my god! Wait, how do I... Oh my god! Stop! This is so cute! I love this game. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same thing with my right arm on the right side of the book. Right? The CGR is gorgeous. It is! It's so pretty! The way I turn a page, and that way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. Oh my god! But holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Oh my gosh, she looked. To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. Her smile's so pretty. I think she low-key still my favorite character from what she's so... I love her. That's okay. You're not used to reading a bit, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. She can, like, read both pages, like, 3 times until we're done. Since you've been so patient with me. Literally, everything about Yuri is so pretty. Real, though. She's so pretty. Her long hair. Her little sprites and everything. She's all pretty, and her personality is pretty too. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asking if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue this first chapter in silence. Even so, turning the page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a little silly of a thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she's also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of your mannerisms. I see. You remain silent for a moment. But, Azzy, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. How stupid are we? I guess it's more that I guess I bet that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone! God damn it, Monica! I think it's about time we shared today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's a good reasoning. That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. Stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Oh my gosh. Okay, I kinda have to go back and talk. I gotta. Let's see what you've written for today. She shows a poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Azzy, how did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why you did a good job explaining. I really want to try to give it more imagery. Oh my god, it's because I chose more of her things, isn't it? Ah! Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself, and besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh? Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. Oh, I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught. Plus, I'm pretty sure the club literally revolves around her chest. No, that's crazy. What? It's because the whole scene where they're talking about her boobies, isn't it? Where was I at? My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. Talk a weird amount about her boobs. Gotta appreciate them. Gave the raccoon a piece of my bread. My subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon The raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions into the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. I could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. Oh, I love psychology. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. I like that. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poems as a canvas to express my vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at I can't speak face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's the sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Azzy? Can't begin to count the number of people that can read that poem and are like, is she gonna kill her too? I'm gonna be so real, that was my first thought. For a good minute, I was thinking she's gonna kill the raccoon and eat it. That was my thought process for a little bit. I'm happy that he became her little friend, though. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other in our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes. And some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Oh, it's over? Okay. Okay. Sayori. A baby girl. Oh! I like this one, Azzy. It has some nice feelings in it. I don't think it's the intended interpretation, but I like to read it as being about her being autistic and engaging with her special interests. I like that interpretation. I'm sure that's what she meant by it too. How much of this drink do I have left? Hold up. Oh, not much. Oh, that smells nice. Cherry vanilla. She's just a silly little gal with silly little interests. Did I already say that? I'm glad. Still though, your tone makes it sound like you liked yesterday's poem better. I guess you caught me. Sometimes you know me a little too well for my own good. This game is so in-depth. Because yesterday I wrote with her, and now I wrote with your... That's interesting. I want to know the different ways it changes. Because there's 3 different ways, right? Well, don't just try to be nice about it. If I'm doing a bad job, then I'd rather just hear it. No. I still like this one, I promise. You know I wouldn't lie to you, Azzy. Never, ever. Yeah, I guess so. What made yesterday's poem so great compared to this one, then? I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. Not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Ugh, why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Oh, you want to... Wait, oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Huh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? That's the word I'm looking for. Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and I like things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Azzy. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Huh? I read that first line and seeing that scary. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. It's my favorite poem. Oh. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. And a bottle all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes the bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging. Scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? Frantically pull from them. I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They're supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head. That's depressing. I can see how it's your favorite. This poem just gave me a very heavy sense of dread. Holy crap. Sorry, did you really write this? I did not say Sayori, I said Sayori. It's pretty hefty. Yeah, it is. Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I can see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. Point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic. You've gone pretty passionate about this, huh? Hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. I've always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. I'll just do mine last again. I have a feeling she's not gonna like it. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Huh? Huh? What? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey! What makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Haha, glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's something tells me not to completely miss the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Huh, you think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Oh, I don't know. But honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around dead weight. Dang, okay, that was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she probably would have just fly away, like letting go of a balloon. Could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. This one's a lot longer, okay. I have a headcanon that there is no poem, and MC is just handing them a list of words, and they assume he's trying to write some avant-garde bullshit. The critiques are so much funnier that way. I love that. We just write down each word we chose, and they're just like, huh. It's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. You know? Like, they're just trying to be nice to him. Because it sucks. It's okay. He doesn't even know what he's writing. It's okay. God, I don't like spiders personally. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words, but she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. Tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders. Their hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm going to tell everyone. Is this about Yuri? Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. I like thinking about it being Yuri, but I think the intent is for it to be about her manga hobby. Oh! The intent is for it to be about her manga hobby. That makes sense. I can see that. Of course, it's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I want it to be easy to relate to. I can definitely see that. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something you're afraid of other people find out. They make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. It definitely is. Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. I can also definitely see it being about her having a crush on Yuri. Yeah, I can see it. Either way, I can see it. People shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Uh, it's not like I would judge her or anything. It's like he has a trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it sounds like she learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the messages in your poem. Whew, I can speak. Whew. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it. Okay, that's over. Monica. Hi again, Azzy. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. Give my poem to Monica. Natsuki X Yuri by far the most common ship for reasonably obvious reasons. It is pretty obvious. Whew. Alright. Great job, Azzy. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know, that your Alex is kind of high end. This kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to desire or derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm sure I'm too. Oopsies. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. I just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. That's wonderful to read. At the top. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. RGB. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking. Why does that Q have a... line in it? Screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a piece of crust. An endless poem of meaninglessness. Load me. Oh, save me, load. Well, that's a thing sometimes with cues. Is it? That's so interesting. I feel like I've never realized that before. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Oh, I did not mean to read that button. Whoopsies. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. Save her. And load her. Sorry. That was stupid. Just kind of thing I'd never really seen before, I guess. Kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Why did I turn... Okay. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of feeling. or a conversation with the reader. So, putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you just gonna give me one every day? Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your... I don't like that. I don't like that. Don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. We're not gonna respond to that? Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Is this about the first festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Things over your eyes / ears. Respond to what? That's crazy. That's crazy. It's okay. I'm just seeing things. I'm seeing things. Oh my goodness. No. That got me tripping. The fact you said, like, is this even about writing? That's crazy. We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sarah has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to have a live... going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Tori's putting it on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sarah, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. You really think that it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. I mean, given all the other things he's been oblivious to, it does seem in character for him to not say anything. Yeah! Very true, but it's just so concerning. Guys, no Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. Guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But, I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. Oh! Hold up. Let me grab my water. Oh my goodness. I don't even have my water with me. That's crazy. Hold up. Oh, crap. Ah! That hurt my leg. My legs have not stretched for a while. Water. It's warm! I drank it. I must keep as hydrated, thank you. I appreciate it. I really need it. I never drink water enough. Oh my god, that's warm. It hurts. The feeling. Okay. No, ew, warm water is so weird. It is. I didn't like the feeling of it. I need to put it in my mini fridge, actually. Never mind, there's stuff in my mini fridge. I'll put a warm water. I mean, I'll put a cold water in my fridge later. Oh my god, this made me shiver. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. If all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. You make it sound so simple. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. Guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. Least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Ugh. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright! Oh. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly lens around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway. Foreshadowing? Let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. Oh god. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. And begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply motion behind each line as she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. 4 of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica! Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Ah! Yuri's fired up all of a sudden! Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. That's such an odd way of putting it, in my opinion. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good! Thank you for sharing. Yuri looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the poem. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Oh, shizzle. I didn't even do that. Try to not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best. It'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Azzy liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Huh? I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. So, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Azzy. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Azzy lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. That's funny. Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. It's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. Just have to go with what I wrote for today. Oh, okay, that's a lovely thing to read for everyone still. I mean, everyone's already heard it. Do I have to? Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called... Oh, why are you looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. It's so weird. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes it, and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier to put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it is now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. Makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. So for the festival, we'll finish flaming tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait! I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monica. Okay. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep! I Look at you two, always going home together like that. Kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Let's be a little... Okay, let's be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Azzy. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I'll come with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. Today's Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori? Not Sayori! Goodness. Sorry, I was spacing out. Oh, no water. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, three fumbles with our words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? Kind of putting me in the spot here. No! No! I don't want to answer that. I don't want to answer that. Do I have to? Do I have to? Do I really have to? Like, do I have to? God. Oh, I love her, but Yuri! Stop. I don't want to hurt her. I really don't want to hurt her. But I don't want to lie to her. It's not like she knows that I'm lying to her, but I won't lie to her. Sayori. If she starts like crying, I'll immediately change. I'm a douchebag. Walking home with Yuri, huh? I also thought of that make my heart pound. I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it! Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. Not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayori. I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club has a replacement for you. If you say so. If you say so. No. 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 Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Huh? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see you in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. Wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Azzy. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? I feel bad lying to her. I feel bad lying to her. I feel bad lying to her. I feel terrible. I am a horrible human being. I am horrible. I am horrible. It's kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. Exactly! If there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. And again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? really bad. I feel really bad. Okay. Do I try for a specific girl, or do I just... This is... Oh! Okay. Sure. What? Hold on. I have a goal. 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 I'm gonna make her feel sad. And then I'm gonna make her so happy with a poem about her. Imagination. What? Sparkle. Play. Fireworks. Cheeks. Okay. Joy. Socks? Okay then. Skipping? Okay. Just, no. Excitement. Hopeless? That's sad. I mean, she does like the happy and the sad. Valentine? No. Marshmallow. Jumpy. No. I'm cheating. I'm cheating. I'm cheating. I'm cheating. I'm cheating. I'm cheating. Okay. Family. Yes. Misfortune? Yes. You want some help with it? Perhaps. I would actually really like help with it. I feel really bad and I want her to be happy that there's a poem that she likes. Where are my chips? I need chips. I need to cope. Joy? Oh, that's a spicy chip. That's spicy. Dream? Oh. Don't worry. This is a learning experience. Unless I clicked the wrong one. I wouldn't be surprised if I was. Wonderful? Question mark? Unrequited. Oh yeah. Together, maybe? Marriage or special? Marriage. Together works as well. Oh. Think they dream? Yeah. Friends? Yeah. Oh? Maybe? Sadness or hope? Oh, I'm choosing sadness. Isn't alone one of hers? Pure and depression. Well, maybe, I'm not for sure. Memories? Assume. Yeah. Would it be one of those? Music. Ah. Feather. Oh, really, feather. Oh, sunset. Rain cloud? Is rain cloud one? Yeah, remember he talking about the little rain cloud. Oh, this one I sure as heck don't know. Heck yeah. Nature? Nature. Heaven sent. That's an interesting one. Oh, I didn't realize bed was one. I believe it if adventure was. I know this one's Yuri. Child up. That makes sense. Heck yeah, thank you. I really appreciate it. Oh man. I'm the last one here again. Heck yeah, thank you. I'll make her so happy. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. I remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out with the festival too. Ooh, pardon me. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Huh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day where the school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fight squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying that you don't like squid? You of all people? Huh? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean, you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Huh? Is that like Japanese for squid or something? What is happening? That's not how you say my name at all. That joke makes no sense in translation. Yeah, Ika means squid. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. So you're sitting at the desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I'll walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. wave my hand in front of her face. But it doesn't make sense in translation because if you saw manga in Japanese, Ika isn't in spelling. Oh, it's not? Is it like Monica with the C? Oh, my nose. Spacey. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course! Why wouldn't it be? This feels like... It just feels like a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Siri shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. You say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else, but the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. We timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Azzy, what's up? Hey, this might seem a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the new room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Azzy. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of her interest. With the person of interest? Person of interest? What do you mean by that? Oh, maybe I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Ezzy. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Siri talks about you more than anything else, you know? Huh? She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light that was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Siri's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now that it always has been. You're so funny, Azzy. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watched her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. Hello, Mr. Do! It's always nice to see a familiar. But she keeps her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. It's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh on me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one being out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I know Sayori peering at me over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I really so she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. It's been a while. Have you been? I have been awesome. You could say. I have not streamed quite often, but that has changed. Every Saturday is when we shall stream. That was not as cool as I wanted it to sound, Loki. Oh, I had to blow out a candle. Oh, smoke got in my face. I have no choice but to perjure myself. but now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. And, oh, in any case, I guess you were right. Sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. Fun fact, I locked myself out of my room before coming here, and I had to ask my roommate for help because I couldn't get through the window. Hello, what? Couldn't get through the window? Why would you go through the window? Oh my goodness. It's not really that big of a deal. I was just feeling kind of uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little... Oh, yeah, she seems a little bit off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Huh? Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. The room has a window that went into the kitchen, but I couldn't climb it, so I asked What? I mean, at least you got through, right? Sir and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. I see. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Oh, I just skipped a bunch of text. So you think there might be something behind it after all? There we go. I think that Zuri is a very complex person. Yep, one of my biggest fears finally happened. I'm never going out with Case ever again. Always gotta double check and make sure you got him on you. That's why I will never leave the house until I'm sure I have everything with me. I'm too scared of not having something on me. Like keys. I don't really need keys to get in my house though, so I don't have to worry too much about that. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. So how is this game going? Which character do you like more? The game is going awesome. There's been like 2 fourth wall breaks, which have been lovely. And Yuri is my favorite character. Hands down. I love Sayori, but I love Yuri. I love Yuri is a goddess among mortals in this case. Just look at her. She's so pretty. She's so pretty. Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. Yuri forever! This sprite is so cute! I love it! That is... I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri... Like in like as personal. You're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is! Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, As long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls up the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Oh. Really? Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. Making eye contact with Monica, she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. We're talking to Sayori first. I feel really bad. I feel really bad. Stop! Don't look at me like that! This is your best one so far. It's really, really nice, Hazzy. Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course! Everything is fine. Maybe you're just a little tired today. Do you want to nap or something? I was really scared because my phone was inside. I probably went and bumped into it. No, that's even worse to not have your phone. No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Alright. Say, hey, Azzy, I'm still a little surprised. I thought you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. This game wants to hurt me emotionally. Oh my god. No. Stop. The repercussions for my actions are hurting. Oh my god. My heart just shattered a little bit. Or even Natsuki. Okay, that one not really. I mean, I haven't even tried to write like that. Sorry. But in the end, yeah, I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait, of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you, but we have a wavelength or something. This is how the poem came out. Sometimes I feel like you're the only exciting thing in my life, so sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori? No. Azzy, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you have fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori, I glance around the room to make sure no one has noticed this. Sayori, probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Azzy. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. But I want to read your poem! Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. What the fuck? Didn't give her... What? Huh? Why? The game hates me. This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. See what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad you're trying a little bit. Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poem? Oh, why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Is that more of a compliment to me? Huh? No, gross! It's not like I care. It's just one of us in the club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? It's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Ow! Oh! Maybe I wouldn't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, hello! It is an anime. Wait. Yeah. DDLC is so pretty. Does Ian just mean English in your tags? Yeah, it does. Is there another meaning towards it? No, I was just double checking. Alright. Oh my
You're
goodness.
an even bigger moron than I thought you
Oh
were.
my god, Jeff Gross. Thank you so much for following. I really appreciate it. We're getting really close to 100. Thought maybe it was some country or something. Oh, nah. I'm in the good old US of A.
Oh man, you're an even bigger
Thank
moron than
you.
I thought you were.
Stardash, thank you for following as well. Oh my gosh. I really appreciate both of you. It's awesome. We're getting so close to reaching the goal. Merca. Ian likely would stand for... Oh, that would actually make sense. Don't worry, I was still. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just wash my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. Oh. Very cool game. Not my favorites, but still cool. The characters are so silly. I think DDLC was a big part of my childhood that traumatized me to the point that I couldn't remember anything about the game except one image. The one image will never be out of my head. I probably don't remember it correctly, but... I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight. A sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free on my windy sail. Remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you dream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape. You'll learn to love yourself again. That's so sweet. Ooh. Another anime in the standard Mercury project of the globe. Movie. Oh my god, I don't know. You can't know how much Mercator bends distance if you don't. I couldn't even begin to fathom what that means. Ian clearly stands for epic nuggets. Real. Epic nuggets everywhere. Oh my goodness, what is that? Standard Mercator projection of the globe and epsilon. Oh my god, I was being silly, but I think it's the hyperbolic secant of the y coordinate divided by 1,000 times epsilon. Goodness, I can't even imagine a world where I would understand that. That's insane. It's a very silly moment. That's crazy. Yeah, I feel like... Oh, crap. I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. I was teasing about the editing part. Yeah, I can tell. I'm surprised no one's done that yet, honestly. Goodness, it really baffled my little brain. This game made me laugh. I don't blame you, honestly. They're all pretty. They're cuties. Cute not. What is existing? Man, whatever exists is what you want to exist. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first, then came up with the message later? Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. Do you want to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever? You really see her doing that too? Making us write about a simple topic and trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. This release, I was still in high school until it began. Yeah, no spoilers, guys. The only thing I know about is what happens with Savory. Very pretty women. I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Let me do some math. This game came out in like 2017, right? I was. Oh my god, okay. I know I've proven how young I am a lot, but I was in early middle school when this came out actually. That's crazy to think. Okay. The purple girl's cool. I love the purple girl. I love Yuri. Yuri my faves. I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphoric too, but there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Oh, it's okay. So Yuri, my beloved. Decided to try something different today. I guess so. Is that good or bad? Well, neither. I have my preferences, but it would be unfair of me to call something good or bad based on that. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Huh? Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. Huh? For me to become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to these sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Yuri. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. You want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. Oh, here. Oh yeah, the beach! Beach. Oh god. I'm not a good person. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss? Expanse of bliss? Beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. Very cool game? Nah, don't worry. I do the same with some other phrases. It is a cool game though. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build some sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes... It was nice to meet you, Olivia. Alright, bye-bye. You take care as well. Have an amazing night. Or day, depending on what time it is. Where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back and I abandon my peace to a road at the shore. Drift forward and I return to Earth forever. That was kind of deep in a way. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, Net Security told me about it. Oh, that's really cool. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. They both think that for each other. That's crazy. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. I was expecting more. Okay. Monica. Little bit of Monica in my life. Hi, Azzy. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. Whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. I love the peach poems. They're so pretty. They are very pretty. Not gonna lie, Yuri's kind of confused me a little bit, but it wasn't bad. I still liked it. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. Let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one you wrote. You two are like a dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably, but you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. Oh, no, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. A lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders the earth. A lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Oh my. Lost adrift the sky. A victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and I fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather. You can see that G cutting off. That's a little silly. A dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes, and I find no end to her gaze. The lady knows everything. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. It's kind of deep. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I read about. I see. I never really put that much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the same answers, or if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. Don't have anything to write. Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. You mean one-dimensional? Oh, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. If you find other people enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier, because instead of just Instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating hair is common, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe? Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to, anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well home early. Is that so? Hope she's alright. Seriously? All times not to go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I don't want to force it. Oh. That curious expression kind of fury of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right, Natsuki will be making cupcakes. We might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No! That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never give Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be the leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great! You'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Azzy. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. Could it always help me out as well? I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Even if you don't know how to bake, there's always dirty work to give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice and she'll be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. As you may not like being around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, you may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Azzy to... Well, what are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Azzy to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry, I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Azzy, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Are they gonna make me choose? Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Why? Why do you make me choose such hard things? This is pure torture. This is... So I can be nice to my childhood friend. Or I can spend time with baby girl. Baby girl. I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki. They're really hard choice. I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying. Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Azzy? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. Already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So was that everything we needed to go over? Yep, that should be about it. That was the wrong person. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. You feel the same way, Azzy? Me? Guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. You're anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Azzy picked me. And also, cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. Well, I suppose. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though. But why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that, but you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. Sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. I like to think that Yuri and Natsuki are just upset when they think about the stinky boy with their crush. I like that thought. They're just trying to get him to not be with the other girl because screw men. Natsuki's the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken back by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori would always help everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No. I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. Better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Baby girl. Huh? I turn around. Sorry. I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. Can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. You and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. And I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Huh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I said not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter that much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Azzy. I think we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. late. You don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult for me to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. Choose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? Huh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. Looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's coming to my house on Sunday? Anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. I don't like the way you said that. He wants to spend this weekend figuring out what literature is all about. Translation: seniors' boobs. That's what it's sounding like honestly. Especially after that line, goddamn. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this a chance I have to make something happen between us? He wants to touch them tits. Or is it too early for that? It's too early to touch her tits, dude. Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. Oh my god. Wait, huh? Whoa, what is happening? It's already Sunday. I mean, I don't know, a little bit more than a week of knowing her? You know, you gotta know if she likes her boobs being touched or not first. I mean, you can't really just ask that out of the blue, though. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. Wait, is she actually coming to my house? I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri's clearly an introvert and also an intimate person. Her wants to get down and dirty. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early that day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything. But I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said. Shizzle, I clicked the bad buttons. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I don't know, bro. Every time they say what literature is all about, I just hear MC accidentally shy. Decided to visit Sayori. That's a good question. Decided to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we had a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. Stop. My heart just dropped. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. Or her parents. It's very strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Her room is so cute. There's so much character in this room. I love it. Okay. I was tweaking out from what I know. That's... Hi, Ezzy! I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Dude really saw his friend struggling like he hadn't ever seen and decided to just wait a whole day and a half to even check on her. Oh my god, yeah, it's flippin' Sunday. What's wrong with him? How much has really changed, has it? Sarah's room is messy as it's always been. Also organized the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. God, it's 8:30. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I ended up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? How do you know about that? Who told you? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Yeah! Sorry, I had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Tugging on your heartstrings. She is. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course! But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then. Yep! There's more silence between us. Sayuri stares Sayuri stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. It is. It hurts. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayuri smiled, shaking her head. That's no good, Azzy. Huh? Why can't it just be like this? Be like it's always been. This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? Getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori! Grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Azzy. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Azzy? Guess I have no choice this time. The thing is... Oh, shizzle. I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. That's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. Hug Sayori forever. It really hurts more how much I relate to her. Because I was always a happy kid. And then one day everything flipped upside down and I was diagnosed with depression. And it's just like... Seeing someone so happy with depression as well really, like... just makes me feel like... Man... There's someone out there that's, like, having the exact same life problem as me. Like, it really makes people see, like, even really happy people can be really depressed, and it's so sad. She's... real. Oh, she's... My heart. My heart. Can I just go back and choose to, like... spend the weekend with her? Like, I'm kind of tempted. What if I chose that button? Hugs for Azzy too. Yay! You have save files? I do. I'm just gonna put it over this one, because that one doesn't have anything now. Sometimes some things are more important than boobs. Real! No, don't overwrite. Load. Sayori. I care for her so much, it hurts. She's me if I was a little anime girl. Except I wouldn't do what she does. And you know what I mean by that? I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors and... But Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, you really hate us that much? No! Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be so difficult. What the flip? Why would you give me that option? Wait, so then what would happen if I chose Monica? Because, like, Sayori's helping Monica. This is a cool game. Yeah, it is. I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yay, you picked me! Hold on a second. Yeah. Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us! Huh? But I agree with that, Suki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, you already have Sayori help as well. But Azzy was the one who... That doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah. We have a lot of work to do, you know. We won't do as good a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So are you going to do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. It's only the most logical for us to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. Oh my god. Two bullshit choices is crazy. Okay, I'm just gonna go to my load. That's crazy. Same choice, but Yuri's going to feel worse about it. I do not want to make her feel worse. We gotta touch your tits without remorse. That sounded so bad. I take back that statement. I'm in shock. Can't even figure out how to respond. Oh, Shizzle, I clicked the button. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Yep. I mean, with consent, of course. Of course. Only with consent. Why, Sayori? Huh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. If there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Azzy. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet people will try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Having everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. Then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Your path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Azzy. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could have be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. At this time, I pulled her into a tight embrace. The worst part for me has become watching MC really genuinely try during the scene, but so clearly have no tools for it just to handle it so badly. Azzy, Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I won't have it any other way. Azzy. Sayori isn't hugging me back, despite my arms being wrapped around her. Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She started sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Azzy, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing this the right thing. All I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Finally, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Azzy. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. All days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't! Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for you to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and try and help out? It would be fun. I'm surprised Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry about me too much. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I'll look forward to it. Bro, fuck. I wanna cry. Oh. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over too, so I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri! Oh my goodness. She's so pretty. Let's distract the pretty woman. Let's have the pretty woman as a distraction instead of thinking of Sayori. Oh my god. I think if I keep thinking of her, I'm actually gonna start tearing. I am tearing actually. Thank goodness. You're a little early. Sorry, I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. Okay. I've been playing this game for almost 4 hours. I think I downloaded a different version of the game where things are mainly happy, low-key. That's what I'm feeling. Okay. This is a lot longer than I was expecting to stream, honestly. And I feel like Okay. So the stream was really strong, and I know this is an awkward place to leave off at, but I'm going to stream tomorrow. I'm so invested in where it's going that I have to stream tomorrow. I swear, so cute on her. It is pretty close to halfway. Most people split it into at least 2 streams. Okay, that's what I'll do. I'll stream earlier in the day for me tomorrow, so I can hopefully finish the rest of it in that stream. Cause it's getting to be pretty late for me, and I still need to like eat dinner and do a lot of stuff. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. The only bad things happening so far have been depression and fourth wall breaks. I find it usually 8 to 10 hours in total when being streamed. Okay, yeah, so we're about almost halfway. Sweet. Okay. That makes me feel better about it, honestly. So we will end it here today. I'm already gonna set a time. I think 11 a.m. CST. Oh my goodness. Ladies and Row, thank you so much for following. I really appreciate it. I didn't even realize that you weren't. You're just that invested that I thought you were just an average viewer, which is, I guess, such a sugar for it. Don't you worry. Even if you didn't, I wouldn't mind. There's also the for those who are newer to the channel, Twitch channel, yeah. Connected to my account, or I think if you put in /Discord, unrecognized command. What do you mean? Okay. I know in my account, in the About Me section or so, you can find the Discord link, in which I always post what times we will stream. More often than not, I post same day of when the time will be. My new schedule has been every Saturday morning, CST, I stream. But tomorrow, we will have a stream as well. Because how could I not? I need to continue this game and I need to finish it tomorrow. It pains me that I'm getting off now, actually, because I'm gonna finish eating and then immediately I'm gonna be like, I wanna go back to playing it. But I don't wanna like sit here and make you guys wait that long. Because honestly, what I'm gonna eat is too messy for me to bring and eat while on stream. Oh goodness. We are continuing tomorrow. We're continuing tomorrow. No matter what. I could be dying and we're gonna continue tomorrow. Oh my god. It hurts. After the whole Sayori thing, it really hurts. It hurts more than anything. Oh goodness. Let me see if any of my pals are streaming. Let's see, let's see. No, actually. Oh shit. Oh goodness. Okay. I think if I try to raid, it'll break my OBS again. I need to check up on that later. Go have fun with the rest of your guys' nights or days. I don't know what time it is. Thank you so much for joining me on this stream. I really appreciate it more than anything. We will continue this tomorrow at around 11 a.m. CST. For context, right now it is 9 o'clock for me now. About to be 9 o'clock. It was great to meet you. Take care. Thank you. Same to you. Have an amazing night, and I wish you all the sweetest of dreams and the sweetest of days. Ah, thank you so much for joining me. I love streaming so much more than anything. Bye bye. Bye. I'm waving my hand. I know I don't have hand tracking, but I'm waving. Bye. 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 Bye.